President Irfaan Ali has come out in defense of government's allocation of land to private developers. This was after concerns were raised in various sections of the media over the questionable sale of prime lands to convicted fraudster Ed Ahmad. It is the position of the president that private developers have to go through a rigorous process before they are given the title to lands.
When you look at the total acreage that was developed and divested into the hands of these Guyanese, as against the acreage that would have been allocated for private development or for development by private developers, that allocation for private developers and commercial purposes is less than 10%. Less than 10% of the lands allocated for housing and house lots.
The president stressed that agreements entered into with these private developers are not convoluted, maintaining that several other standards must be met.
And if you look at the agreement that we signed with private developers, regardless who the developers are, first of all, there's a process. There was an expression of interest. Private developers would have had the opportunity to respond to that expression of interest, and all of the developers would have signed the same agreement.
Most recently, the Central Housing and Planning Authority have come under the microscope over the sale and allocation of prime lands at Ogle and along the Heroes Highway on the east bank of Demerara to developers who are known to have ties to the PPPC government.
In this agreement under the People's Progressive Party civic government, no land can be transferred or vested without the full payment.
With $112.6 billion allocated to the housing sector in Budget 2025, President Ali said his government will continue its mandate in developing the housing sector. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.